Good evening. My name is Mike Hamill. I want to speak to you a little bit about why my job of being a police officer is beneficial to the International Space Station. The fact that the space station needs to be protected is an obvious one. You should already know that if you're going to be somewhere, there's an opportunity for someone to try and take advantage of others. And that's where I come into play, to help out to make sure that that doesn't happen, because I know that I could provide the best possible security for you. No matter where you are in the world, there will always be a need for somebody to protect others, to keep them safe. My career is a very important career and a very important job to have, because it's about safety, keeping others safe and ensuring that they don't have to worry about what I know is out there, the bad guys. And they're everywhere, including the space station. Do you enjoy getting a good night's rest without having to worry about who will keep you safe? I know I do sometimes, but I know that I have some of my brothers and sisters out there wearing the same badge, protecting us, keeping us safe at night so that we don't have to worry about it. I have years of experience providing security for high-class individuals. I have spent hundreds of hours practicing and ensuring that I know what I have to do when I have to do it. Many of those that will be on the space station will have a specific job to carry out, and it will be my duty to ensure that you can perform your job without being interrupted. With that being said, I believe that my main priority would be to keep the peace between those that are on the space station. When performing my job on Earth, it is a lot easier than it would be on space station, for very obvious reasons. When in the space station, I'll have to account for the fact that we'll be in space and that I'll be in charge of maintaining and keeping people calm in an environment that is enclosed and sometimes could be claustrophobic. In the space station, knowing how to talk to somebody is critical. I went through a course called CIT, which is Crisis Intervention Team, that allowed me the ability to gain skills of how to talk to people, learning that, just because you see somebody and how they're acting on the outside doesn't necessarily give you the mindset of what they have on the inside. People may be dealing with, bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, different things of that sort, and I encounter that on a daily basis. And that's the reason why I know that I'd be able to interact with somebody a lot better than most, because of the fact that I have an insight onto what somebody might have going on, inside their mind, underneath. In the space station, you can't expect people to always be calm, and you have to be able to have good communication skills with one another, and I'm great at that. But now let's talk about the obvious difference between space station and Earth. Gravity. By not having gravity in space, it would make it a lot harder for me to, say, chase somebody down if the occasion were to arise. Hopefully it wouldn't, but just in case. That would be very difficult trying to float through space. To finalize everything, though, everybody's job in the space station is important. But to be able to do your job, you need a secure facility to do it in. Without a facility to be able to work in, you would not be able to carry out your everyday functions of your job. That is my main goal, is to ensure that everybody else on that space station is able to carry out and do their daily activities without having to be interrupted or without having to worry about being safe. I hope that you consider me to be the best possibility for the space station. Have a good evening.